how to leverage pain and negative emotions for productivity. Look, not everyone's going to appreciate or approve of this message. And frankly, this message is not for everyone. It's for the few of you that are in a tough position and don't want to succumb to uselessness and mediocrity. I personally have had a very bad day, emotionally a wreck. And if you don't know me, if you don't know me personally, you will know that I'm a little bit of a emo boy. You can kind of tell when you look around my room in enough detail that a lot of the people that I look up to the most are low-key emo. Case in point, Machine Gun Kelly is literally all over my room. He's literally on the front of my room. Another one's Post Malone. One of the things that I really like about these guys is that they manage to make pain beautiful. Post Malone will sing about heartbreak, but it'll make you happy. Ever heard the song Feeling Whitney? If you haven't, I highly suggest you go listen to it. The point is, what we do with emotion is what matters more so than the emotion itself. You see, one person will be broken up with and they'll succumb to fapping all day, hating women, doing destructive habits like going out partying, getting drunk, doing drugs. Another person like me will wake up and be like, it's one of those days. It's one of those days. All right, the music's going extra loud. I'm letting myself take an extra 30 minutes in the gym. We're going crazy today. I'm doing extra yoga. I'm meditating for an extra 15 minutes. I'm going to work even harder on my YouTube. Because the truth is, right, for myself at least, when I'm hurt, it's very easy to nudge yourself into working more because that's fuel, bro. As a girl, if a guy breaks up with you, what's the feeling? Oh, so now he just gets to leave and you lose? Nah, like, get yourself in the gym. Pick yourself up. Look, guys, I'm not suggesting that we purposefully seek out negative experiences in order to fuel ourselves and to make ourselves go harder in life. However, as people that are at the bottom climbing, two things. As people who are at the bottom climbing, I say that we should make use of whatever materials we can get our hands on to propagate, to push forward in the journey of our lives. Whatever fuel we can get, we have to take it. And that sucks, man, but it's real. I got into the gym because I was so deeply insecure in my body. I was so lonely. I felt like I was unlovable. I remember the girl that I actually liked in high school. We had this event and it was like a sports thing. I had to wear a vest. All the boys had to wear a vest. And I overheard her talking to another girl. And I'm pretty sure, or at least what I've told myself and what I heard in the moment was, oh, Josh is actually kind of skinny. "16-year-old me was devastated. But few greater words were ever spoken in my life because boy, did I change it up. I got in the gym, I started going crazy, and I've never stopped since. Look at me now. Of course, for a window of my life, it was so dark and sad, and truly, there was times when I thought that it would never get better. However, I now have experienced in the art of getting your heart broken, of having your emotions stepped all over, of life just happening. The truth is, whether or not you choose, you will face hardship, you will face tragedy, and you will experience negative emotions. Now, I'm not saying to go purposefully seek them out. I have to keep repeating that because I really don't want you guys to get into that mindset. It does become easy to start seeking out negativity to spur ourselves on into working and being like tyrants over ourselves. This is not what I'm recommending. However, what I am recommending is learning to use whatever stimulus life gives you to push towards your goals and the things that you want to make happen in this life. So today was a tough day for me. I can explain how I got through it. Immediately waking up and recognizing that I am in a funky headspace, I decided to journal. So after journaling, I meditated. After meditating, I established in the journal and while meditating that I need to get back to the basics. On a hard day, You need to get back to the basics. Exercise, get sunlight, and try your hardest to be productive. If you're me, if you're my archetype of person, that is a very good bad day. The bad days are the days when you let yourself listen to that song about a heartbreak and how you're gonna go fuck 1,000 girls and make $1 billion, and how you take all these substances and really it's her loss because you never cared. That's the day to do that. That's not the junk I'm putting in my brain 24/7. But on a hard day, yes, I'm listening to fuck bitches, get money, because that's the mood I'm in. And frankly, I'm gonna lift a lot harder listening to that than I will listening to some sad Juice WRLD song. The mistake that a lot of people make is on a bad day, you, instead of spurring yourself to use that negativity to become a gladiator, a warrior, you instead turn to like alcohol, which is a depressant. So you're further spiraling into the sadness. Whereas I'm in the gym lifting heavy fucking weights, looking at myself in the mirror and genuinely not just trying to lull myself into like, oh, it's her loss. I look in the mirror and I'm like, are you serious? Look at me. She is losing. She's stupid. She's thick in the head. I'm about to become this and that. Like, that's the day to do that. Over a long period of time, this is negative, of course, and it's a corrosive material. I would not suggest using negativity to constantly be your source of energy. However, on a bad day, there is nothing wrong with going and running up some little baby, lifting some weights, and grinding out YouTube, man. I can't tell you how many days I've used sadness, pain, heartbreak, loneliness to fuel my ambition, to fuel my hustle, to fuel my grind. I don't regret it. I don't regret it, because I think that really a lot of the time the negative stimulus is just a sign from God or the universe that perhaps something wasn't for you. The real reason that she broke up with you is because God wants you to be with someone else. And that's okay. In hindsight, all the people who have hurt me in past really taught me stuff about myself, about relationships, about the world, and I have nothing but love for them. You can't hurt me. Even if you cheated on me, I've never been cheated on that I'm aware of. But even if you did, I would learn something from it. You don't take losses in life, guys. You only learn lessons. And so, on a serious note, whatever it is that you're going through, I do hope that it gets better. And I do hope that somehow you found value in this video, that it helps you at least try to make something good happen out of this situation. Ultimately, I want to point to my higher power. Jesus Christ is my ever-present fountain of love, of acceptance, of strength. On days when I'm disappointed by the people that I hold closest to me, on days where I feel like, wow, I really didn't see that coming, and it's truly made me quite upset. Ultimately, above MGK and above Post Malone, above a crazy workout, I rely on Jesus Christ. And my recommendation for you is connect with your higher power, connect with your faith. Do what it is that you need to do to remind yourself that you are loved. You do matter, and this is just a phase. You got to remind yourself that the most. Because 22 years of life experience has taught me one thing. Nothing lasts forever. Including heartbreak, including sadness, including hard times. Even in jiu-jitsu, the worst that happens is you pass out. And you wake up and it's gone. It's done. So don't worry. You'll get through this storm. I promise you will. But if you're a monster and you want to continue being a monster, learn to leverage that pain, because it is fuel, it is energy, and boy, it is powerful. In my darkest moments, I think about my enemies. I think about the people that want to see me stop. The people that want to see me just tap out. The people that want to see me just give it up and go be mediocre. And I say, fuck that. I'm a monster. I'm a conqueror. I'm a force of nature. I'm a fucking savage. The last thing I'm going to do is let a little boo-boo and some emotion stop me from getting to my goals, because my mom's got to eat. My sister's gotta eat. My dad needs to be taken care of. My future family needs me. And so I choose to carry the weight of the world on my own shoulders and take on the burdens that come with being human, frankly. A hard day is not special to you or me. We're all going to go through it. Have a tight circle, connect with your faith, and go get your grind on, man. This too shall pass. Umakwana. Keep going. Now to go run up some Post Malone.